collection initially was inspired by British artists. So we had Robin Denny, who's an abstract expressionist, who kind of geometric, colour-blocked shapes, which is kind of perfectly goes back to Jaeger's DNA, Jaeger's heritage. And then we had Rachel Whitebird, who's the post-minimalist sculptor, with her negative space. So in the first few outfits, we had the negative lapels. The lapels didn't go over, they went under. So that was kind of a new kind of creative way of cutting within our tailoring. Also the asymmetric shapes, which were really key, which went through the collection. And the whole process is great, you know, the run up to the show and the styling and everything. Sam and Hannah, you know, we've worked with for a long time, and you know they're amazing. You know, they're the best in the business, and you know they do a great job, and they're perfect fit for Jaeger. And we've worked with them on shows and the advertising campaign for many seasons now, and they're kind of part of the family, really.
I mean, Jaeger, it's always about, you know, giving them a certain polish, but we still want to make them look useful and, you know, London, I suppose. We've kind of taken the idea, it's a little bit Guy down, a bit of a nod to Guy down, with this gorgeous kind of toffee caramel, glossy lip, and then loads of mascara, like mine, like 3 layers of mascara, and then these lovely brushed up eyebrows, kind of Brooke Shields-ish. And then this luminous skin that we created with highlights and things, so they just look flawless and polished.
The hair at Jaeger today is it's kind of sporty. It's blow dried. We've used a lot of Pantene products. We've used the Aqualight shampoo and the volume and body mousse to create a gorgeous texture in the hair. Beautiful blow dry, and then it's very gently brushed in a soft way into a looped ponytail in the back or the side. So there's a sporty kind of deconstruction going on there. Well, that's what my hair's going to be next summer. That's for sure.
I wanted to really make sure that it had a lot of texture in there. You saw the knitwear, it had, you know, lots of the kind of macrame kind of string cotton yarns, and really the kind of juxtaposition of the kind of rawness of the kind of almost artists' canvases and strings and air techs and punched leathers are kind of quite raw, then mixed with something completely opposite, like you have the very kind of couture-like fabrics of the gazelles and the taffetas and the silks. So it's about the kind of mix of those two things together, and I think when you mix it and you combine something that's so contrast, it almost makes it even more luxe. So it was really about the kind of juxtaposition of those two things together, and the colour. There was a lot more depth of colour than we've used before, and always kind of working off Jaeger's kind of DNA, which is the ivory and the black. I think maybe some people with all of this go kind of quite hyper. I kind of almost go the opposite way, and I go maybe a little bit too calm. So it's enjoyable, but it's stressful, but it's great.